What do you want? my dear wife, my joy and life, I freely now do give her my whole estate and all my plate, being just about to leave her. A tub of soap, a long cart rope, a frying pan and kettle, a washing stand, a trash and Zena, I've done all I could for you, but I don't see it as it's been any use. I know obliged you. How greasy has my old tongue had, my yard had half of leaf, a woolen fleece, in order for maybe both of us will be better off separate. I'm going to try my luck west, and you can sell the farm and mill, and keep the money.
Without
never did go coasting. Would you like to go now?
But there's no time. The train.
We've all the time we need.
That was thrilling.
Wasn't it? Were you scared I'd hit the old town?
You know I wasn't. But I'm amazed you were able to steer in this dark.
Oh, I could go down this coast with my eyes tied. It's tricky though, the east of swerves, and we'd not have come up again.
I always said you had the surest of eyes.
I guess it's the last time we'll walk together.
They think the train's almost here.
Goodbye then, Maddie Silver.
Goodbye, easy fall.
Oh,